A 1, 2, 3, 4. Michael John got it going on. Michael John got it going on. Monday's better, cause Cougar's on. Michael John got it going on.
Well, here we are on Monday, and we're brought to you by Jordan Genso, official Giggle Realtor.
Right, and I hope you've been studying all weekend, because our Jor bit is a quiz.
Well, if I would have known that, I would have studied.
It's a pop quiz.
I would have popped into the library,
So,
went into a study carrel, and got ready for the Jor bit quiz. Susan has a review today.
I do?
Yes.
what are we reviewing? I mean,
It's a surprise.
generally, not that specific. Just
Clothing.
okay. It's not some
Oh, well, as you notice, I
sort
have
of urinary problem.
As you notice, speaking of clothing, I'm wearing my OG Mike and John Got It Going On gear. The new stuff is in. Did you hear about that? The new stuff is in.
Right.
I'm excited.
The spring line is
Yes,
in. Yes.
our designers, and you know what? We sprung forward. It's the perfect time to launch
That's right.
our spring line.
That's right.
As there's snow falling out this morning. But you order it now to be ready for
Well, yeah,
spring.
of course.
Exactly.
So,
Go to our merch store, MikeandJohnPodcast.com. So we get things going. News brought to you by our friends at Cougar and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
all right. Here's what's going on as I
Get your
get it
files ready.
As I get
You
it
got your
going
files
on. Someone's got to get it going.
He's
on
still
around
moving
here.
a little slow. It's the knee.
It's the dope.
We're on a knee delay.
Okay. All right, here's what's going on. Howell Parks and Recreation Executive Director Tim Church was honored by the Michigan Recreation and Park Association at their annual awards, which were presented last week as part of the 2023 M-Parks Conference and Trade Show at the Lansing Center. Church was the recipient of the Commitment to Excellence Award presented annually to an individual who has proven to be an advocate for parks and recreation and has shown continuous support for parks. In response, Church posted that he was honestly shocked as the award was a complete surprise. Voters in the Heartland Consolidated Schools District will be casting ballots May 2nd for a non-homestead millage. Last approved by Heartland voters in 2018, the millage will cost nothing for residential homestead property owners, but instead renew and restore the full 18 mills on non-homestead properties, generating about $5.5 million a year for the school district's budget. Non-homestead properties are generally those commercial, business, vacation, and rental properties and do not include a family's primary residence. According to the district's information page, this is not a new tax, but the renewal of an existing levy that's been in existence since 1995. Additionally, the funds cannot be replaced by other sources. You'll find additional details and links at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. An event next week in Heartland will help celebrate Women's History Month with the Willow Run chapter of the American Rosie the Riveter Association. Actually, it is this week. Rosie the Riveter and Beyond, How Women Helped Win World War II will be held Thursday from 6:30 till 7:30 p.m. at the Crow Wing District Library. The dynamic and informative presentation will highlight the breadth of Rosie's contributions in Michigan and beyond. The presenter, Jeanette Gutierrez, delves into the many contributions women made during World War II, including war production, essential civilian jobs, volunteerism, and more. Those interested in attending can register online or by phone. You'll find those details again at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cougar and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. They invite you to join them for their first ever Effie Jeweler Designer event. Easy for you to say. Say it with me. Effie Jewelry Designer event. That's this Thursday.
Effie
Jewelry.
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 Come on, say it with me. I said it was easy to say. Designer event.
Designer event.
One day only, Thursday. This Thursday, March 16th. Save 50% on diamond and gemstone jewelry. Shop over 1,000 pieces set in 14 karat gold or 18 karat gold and sterling silver. If you make an appointment, you'll get an additional 10% off. So check that out. That's this Thursday. Plus, you'll receive a free Effie gift with your purchase of over $500. So check that out at Cougar and Binkley Jewelers. Their first ever
Effie Jewelry Designer event.
One day only.
Effie Jewelry Designer event.
Sing it with me now. Give me a little guitar.
Jewelry Designer event.
Effie Jewelry Designer event.
There you go. That's Thursday, the day before St. Patty's Day.
It's the EFJ.
Yes.
Show off your gold at the St. Patty's Day celebrations.
Maybe you'll find your pot of gold early.
At the FE.
Yeah.
I started
designer.
wearing my St. Patty's Day.
Oh, yes.
It's a week-long thing, you know.
I guess so. For some people,
It is.
It kind of is, yes. That's coming up. At Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Coming up, we'll get to our S&T Sunday night trivia question. According to surveys, 9% of men have done this at work. Conversely, 41% of women say they've done this at work.
Right.
Give that a little bit of thought.
Okay. And of course, trivia brought to you by OG sponsor Firehouse Doors, serving Livingston County residents for 25 years. Give them a call, 810-599-7480.
Matter of fact, Firehouse Doors is so OG, or OG.
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 That they have OG gear, like the gear I'm wearing. But you can update your wardrobe too, and perhaps even order a throwback. This could become a throwback jersey, if you will.
Retro.
Go to mikeandjohnpodcast.com. Click on the merch link to find the newest designs for spring of 2023. All right, so Susan has her Monday morning Susan review.
I do. So, you've heard of Duluth Trading Company.
They got the store in Wixom, right?
Yeah.
They got the underwear.
Yeah.
And they have they have some special gear for guys too, as
Well,
far
right.
as pants go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm reviewing the underwear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Men's or
Are these
women's?
the farty pants underwear?
No, that's Duluth doesn't have that. They're much classier than that.
No,
Yeah.
but aren't their underwear supposedly? Don't they say it's like?
Fart
A
proof.
party in your pants.
Well, it's like it like filters out things.
Yes.
Isn't that?
So, well,
Do
they
they?
have
I don't
different
know.
kinds.
Okay.
And the one that I got was, it's called the Armachillo.
The armadillo.
Armachillo.
And it's supposed to have this chilling effect on you.
Now wait a minute. Is this men's or women's?
Both.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
I don't know if I want a chilling effect
I know,
down there.
that's
I-
like shrinkage
well,
theory.
you should try it. You don't know until you try it.
I see.
But it's perfect for
Meets
like
Middleton.
summertime. You know,
yeah, oh,
if you're
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
on a
that's true.
tractor
Oh.
cutting the lawn,
Yeah.
and you know how you start sweating a little bit, and your underwear kind of sticking to you.
Well, and you got extra things hanging down there, it becomes even more of a problem. So
Exactly, exactly.
all right, I could see that.
So the Armachillo, it's got like that Wiccan material.
Sure, right, it's,
you
wicking,
know, but it does. It actually has a chilling effect, a chilling feeling, and it's very, very comfortable material.
So, is this in any way related to some of the other topics you've discussed on your segment of the show? For
menopause.
yeah,
Just go right to the point.
I was going. I was getting there.
Mr. Diplomat over here.
You know that time of life for women.
You had to bring it up again, right? No, actually,
Zipping it.
I have been very lucky with the temperature symptom. So that wasn't the reason.
You get more than
It
4
was-
seasons.
It was mowing. It was mowing the lawn
Just mowing the lawn.
and gardening. You know, and that you just.
Do they make a bra for that too?
So
I'm just wondering. She's got chili boobs.
well, they have these Armachillo tank tops
I see. So well, pretty
for
close.
women. Yeah, but they also have these. They're called no yank tank tops.
I know Yank Tank.
No yank
Okay,
tank.
so-
So for women, this is perfect because you know we like to wear tank tops as layers.
If it starts to say,
Oh,
oh,
I
you got to
see.
pull it up.
No, it it usually rides up.
Oh, I see. And you don't have to yank it
And
down.
you have
Okay,
to
yeah,
yank
tank
it
tank.
down. So
Okay.
these are no yank tanks. They're perfect for like under scrubs or under sweaters or whatever.
You can't breathe, but the tank won't move. It's just collapsing your lungs.
We don't want to breathe. We want to be like held all together.
Got it.
So yeah, Armachillo.
Well, they could probably make those for guys too with moobs. I know Yank
the
Tank.
man,
Yeah.
the man boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so amazing. They come in different styles for women. So they have like the bikini and the high cut and the high, granny kind.
Granny panties.
Yeah. But
Okay.
there are different styles, different colors.
What styles do they come in for the men?
Just like
Just briefs or
whole-
boxers?
Boxers or
Yeah.
briefs? Or, yeah.
Well, not the baggy boxers though. What do you
Oh, the
call
boxer
those?
briefs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
boxer
they're
briefs.
tighter around the legs.
Right.
I never really got the baggy boxers thing.
No.
It'd be like they'd be floating around in my pants.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Seinfeld skit where where Kramer was like, my boys need a home. Everything's loose down there. My boys need a home.
Well, that's what I mean. If you're wearing baggy briefs and you have,
Yeah.
pants that are, say, snugger than your briefs, then you've got bunching going on.
Yeah, you don't want the bunching. Yeah,
All right,
but
so-
I would imagine they'd be good for like pajamas.
Sure.
Cover, if you had to go
Okay,
to the
we've already been
bathroom
over
and you
this.
have people there, you don't want to.
How many adult males wear pajamas?
I'm talking like if you get up to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm sorry, I really don't need to see that stuff when you go to the bathroom. If I'm hanging out here
But I'm just
spending the
saying.
night and you got to go to the bathroom,
If you're hanging
I
out
don't
spending the
wanna-
night, I want to know what's going on.
Or I'll give you plenty of notice when I get out.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. So,
Hide your eyes. All right.
Yes.
all right. Well, cool underwear.
Armachillos.
Literally.
Armachillos.
Armachillos.
All right. Well, good to know. With some, maybe we can get a Mike and John logo on that.
Oh, so funny you should ask. So I brought these.
Oh, these are them.
So,
Susan brought the underwear in.
so
Our wives are really going to like this,
do
Susan.
you think she could put a logo on my ass?
I'm sure she could. Yeah. I think Nikki, our branding agent,
Yeah, I think
can
so.
probably get that done.
I see they come in a wide variety of colors, too.
They do.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Those are the Armachillo underwear.
Can I see those, or is that?
Look, you pervert. This is
just
like when you
throwing
go into J.C. Penney. Ooh, look at the women's underwear.
J.C. Penney? J.C. Penney? 1977?
That way you're not embarrassed to go into Victoria's Secret. Put them on your
that scene
head,
from
John.
16 Candles,
Revenge of the Nerds
Do I
panty
touch 'em?
raid. No, that's okay.
You can wash those now.
Little drool on those. All right. Still to come, we'll check into our Sunday Night Trivia SNT, see if we got us a winner last night. We'll get our Jord bit in just a little while.
Right.
But as we usually do on Mondays, we have our Match Mondays. Are we ready for Match Mondays?
We are ready
Of
for
course
Match
we are.
Mondays.
And who's today's Match Monday
All right,
kid?
today's match is Matthew, a 16-year-old boy. He enjoys eating pasta. His favorite animal is a toy frog that he carries around in his pocket. He likes the color blue and green. You don't have to pinch him down to one color, blue and green. He enjoys his soft blocks that he throws around. He enjoys watching TV and just hanging out. He also enjoys scaring staff members and thinks it's funny when they are startled. So, Matthew, there you go, 16-year-old Matthew, featured today from Orchard's Children's Services, and of course they work to find foster kids, forever homes.
Yeah.
And if you want to have more information, you can go online to orchards.org, and you can find out everything that they do there, of course. And every Monday we feature a different child here on Mike and John Got It Going On, and part of their efforts again to find forever homes and make sure that these kids, have full and productive lives. So again, orchards.org for more information. And today's child is Matthew.
All right. Sunday Night Trivia last night brought to you by our OG sponsor, Firehouse Doors. According to surveys, 9% of men have done this at work. 41% of women say they have done this at work as well.
So basically 4 times as many women do this. 4
even
times
with
more.
a bad knee
Yeah.
and under the influence,
That's right.
he can do the math.
Yes, I did.
Sort of.
Yes, I did.
Impressive.
Smooth.
Thank you.
All right.
It was the underwear, right?
Got him thinking.
Got the blood flow.
It's the chilling effect. See?
There's called
Maybe I can put those on my knee.
yeah.
Might heal them.
There you go.
Healing
They should,
powers.
you know what? They could make a knee sleeve like that.
Yeah.
All right. So what came to mind, Susan, as you read that question?
I actually, first thing was like being catty or talking about someone else.
Gossiping?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I think, honestly, it's got to be pretty close to even
Well,
on that. Because there are guys that will talk.
I would
They
almost
are
say
good,
I think
yeah.
guys can even be more gossipy.
Well, there's some
they
Yeah.
can.
that can really be gossipy. You know, they talk about their coworkers. It is not that, though. That's a great guess. That is a great guess. Scott, great Scott, said fall asleep at work. Maybe today, with the time change and everything, how people...
Well, I'm not, you don't fall asleep. You're being thoughtful. I'm thinking through this problem, boss.
I'm just
Working it out.
I'm watching my eyelids.
What?
Tim Debbie said, got coffee for the boss.
Suck up.
But I would think now, just in my past, this would be something more that women would do for
I
the
just don't
boss
think-
than guys aren't that thoughtful.
I don't think in today's workplace...
Like, hey, here's your coffee.
I don't think...
Guess what I put in it?
I don't think if I was a boss, I wouldn't... Somebody brought me coffee that I didn't ask for, I'd be like, what's going on?
Right.
What do you want?
What are you
What's in
doing?
here? What is happening?
Robin said, done personal business on company time.
What? Never.
Left work to retrieve a child. Maybe the kid's sick at school, that kind of thing. It's probably more women than men do that. Done their hair, said Christine, at work.
Yeah. Can't tell you how many hours and hours I've had to take
There's
off
times
work
I
to
remember
do my hair.
knocking on the news booth saying, hey, put the Aquanet down, it's time for news. Sounds
Like a Whitesnake video in here.
Yes. Filed paperwork, said Katie. That's a good guess. Guys would look like my desk, with stuff all over it. Going, yeah, that'll be filed somewhere sometime. Brought food in to share. Brought their child to work, said Tanya.
See, now I was more likely to do that
Yeah.
because I used to turn the newsroom when occasionally I had to bring my kids in. The newsroom would become a
I like daycare.
child care center. It's just,
John would have to share his toys with the kids.
well, and it's funny because I was just talking to my daughter. She's 21 now, and I was just talking to her the other day, and she was remembering fondly the times I
Fondly?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, because she had free total internet, and she could really watch PBS Kids.
That's
You
what
know, so yeah,
PBS kid.
yeah, so yeah, it was. I mean, did you ever go to work with your dad or your parents?
Yeah, I went to
yeah.
work with my dad once, and he worked in a auto repair. It was dealership repair, and down the street was the barber shop where he sent me to get in Detroit. Sent me to take a walk and get my hair cut at Johnny's or wherever the place was. I came back with a brush cut, was not happy. And then he made me clean his office.
Well, I can see why that was not.
Sounds
It was-
great.
Yeah.
Why?
Bonding
so really,
time.
Emily had it a lot better.
Now, what about you, Susan?
Yeah,
your dad used to be mayor.
Yeah, did you go to
he
work
ever-
with the mayor day? Or?
Well, so the mayor was like a side gig.
Right.
So he
That didn't pay the big bucks.
No,
Yeah, right.
No, but he worked at General Motors, so I went to the proving grounds with him.
Oh,
Got to test drive some cars and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like top secret stuff in there, isn't
I don't know back then.
it? Yeah, maybe back then.
Yeah.
now it is.
Now, yeah, there's corporate secrets there you can't share. The answer, by the way, was cry.
So 9% of men, 41% of women.
Have cried at work.
Okay.
And of those, 2% have cried more than once a week
Yeah, okay.
at work.
Okay. Well,
You know, it was a good cry day back when we were in radio was Thursday. Thursday was if you
was,
were going to cry, it was on
yeah.
Thursday. Oh, it's Thursday. It's not quite the weekend yet.
here comes saggy pants. Carrying his box.
Oh, no. We don't want to get there.
Who could I be referring to?
I don't know.
You either know or you don't know. Speaking of which, we did hear back from our designer, Nikki.
Yes.
She said she can't put the logo on those underwear as long as they are new and not used.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Guaranteed new.
So you can bring your underwear into Spirit of Livingston and put our logo
I
on
don't
your
think
butt.
Nikki's saying that. I think she's saying
It's,
that she will brand
dreams.
those underwear.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she wants people coming in and dropping trowels saying, brand me.
But no, that's what I'm saying. If we maybe we should add that to the line and have a mooning party.
See?
You know,
There you
just
go.
or not full moon, but you could.
Right.
Show us your
Show us.
show us your Mike and John. I got it going on.
Oh boy, what have I started?
Thanks a lot, Susan. You're
really,
an instigator. You're
You
not
know,
in trouble.
here we are,
I'm
wholesome
sorry,
young men.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, yeah.
You come in and just drag us down into the gutter.
I know.
We
it's
haven't been wholesome
horrible.
young men since we were 4. Come on. All right. It's time for today's Jorbit, of course. Jordan Genso's show sponsor, community realtor, community servant. If you're looking for a home or trying to sell a home here in Livingston County, let Jordan put his experience to work for you. Here's today's Jorbit. Oh, it's a quiz, too.
It's a quiz
Do I
today.
need a number 2 pencil?
Yeah,
or-
now, the past couple Jorbits,
Yes.
we've been giving you a little, some biographical information about Jordan, some of the things that he's done professionally along the way.
All right.
So here's your Jorbit quiz. See if you've been paying attention.
Yeah, Susan, see if you've been
Okay.
paying attention.
Oh gosh.
So which of these boards has Jordan not served on? I'm going to give you 4 different boards, and you're going to tell me which
I
one.
know the answer. It's surf, John.
Okay. I don't know. Well, maybe. All right. The Brighton District Library Board, the Cheryl Stockwell Board of Directors, the Heartland Estates Homeowners Association Board, or the 2011 Livingston County Reapportionment Committee. Which one of those 4 did Jordan not serve on?
I say Cheryl Stockwell.
I say C, the Heartland.
The Heartland Estates Homeowners Association Board.
Yes.
All right.
What one is it, John, that you knew the answer to?
I think Susan has been paying attention because she's right. He did not serve on the Cheryl Stockwell
Wait,
board.
Susan was what? What was that?
I said you were correct. You were.
Oh,
Wait,
just like one more time.
Oh, sure. You were right. Mike was wrong.
Yes.
Is there any other way for me to say that?
That's good.
I was.
That was woo woo woo. Yeah, he served on the Flex Tech board of directors, not the Cheryl Stockwell. Just a little trick question there for you. But Susan picked up on it, and she's right.
That's right.
So she had the Jorbit quiz.
Oh, there's just
correctly.
one. There's just one.
That was
question?
it. Oh, yeah, that
I
was
don't
it.
even have a chance to come back.
No, that's it.
That's
You-
it.
One and done.
Story of my life.
So-
Loser.
Wow.
all right. Just don't take it too hard.
How fun. That's fun.
Wasn't that
I
fun?
like that.
That was fun.
It's fun to win, isn't it?
And don't forget, Jordan, of course, the exclusive Gigo Realtor.
The official Gigo
Yeah,
Realtor.
the official and exclusive. I think he can be both.
Exclusively Gigo.
He's exclusively Gigo. That sounds like a cologne commercial.
Exclusive.
He's exclusively Gigo.
What are you wearing? Exclusively Gigo. Here's model Jordan Genso.
Is that the Mike and John brand on your underwear?
If you need a branded lawyer,
It's exclusive.
exclusively Gigo. Jordan Genso has the experience serving here in Livingston County. Give Jordan a call at 248-444-9777, or you can find him on Facebook at Jordan Genso Community Servant, Community Realtor, and exclusively Gigo Realtor.
All right. So last night, Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch?
I watched like the first 15 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Will Smith there.
I saw Jamie Lee Curtis win supporting actress.
Right, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch?
I did not.
You usually don't watch awards.
No, I don't.
And I don't either,
Frankly,
so.
they post the updates on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like, oh, okay, they won. That's nice. You don't even have to watch anymore, really.
I just like to see what they're wearing.
Well, who was
How they're aging.
Who was the person that wore? They wore this big veil thing, and they were in the audience. I forgot her name. I think she's a singer. So one named singer, and it was like whoever sat behind her, like you're not seeing nothing. And I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
One name singer, Shakira,
No, it was I
Cher.
don't remember. Okay,
Beyonce.
let's see.
Madonna.
Oscar Awards. Actress.
Luca. No, who sang? Oh, that was Suzanne Vega. Sorry.
Anyway,
Wait, you're close though. What was her name? She
Suzanne
sang with
Vega.
Elton John. No,
Kiki D.
Kiki D.
With Elton John?
no, like recently with Elton John. It's like Luca or Luke.
I have no idea. Lord? I have no idea. I didn't
can't
watch.
find- all right.
I was flipping through and I go, oh, there's the awards. That's nice. Then I saw him give awards. It was Julia Louis-Dreyfus and some other Paul Dano.
Paul Dano.
Doing the costume design, and she actually had the dress on from Christmas Vacation 1989. So it was the dress she wore as the
Okay.
next door
That's what
neighbor
you-
before she became somewhat famous.
Right.
Yeah.
So this movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, is the one that won like Best Picture and Best Actress, and I think even Best Supporting Actor. And
What happened to Top Gun?
it did not win. Is what happened. But I was thinking, so right, I was looking
I'm not
through.
watching.
I was like, all right, how many of these have I seen? Because many years I don't even see any of them.
Right.
You know, and you're like, I don't know. But I did see Top Gun,
I did too.
and I saw All Quiet on the Western Front, which was a
1950s.
which was
or 40s movie,
that was on
wasn't it?
Netflix, and it was like a German movie, so it had subtitles, and it was really good. But you knew that wasn't going to win.
Look, you don't go to the movies to read.
No.
This is the thing. If you want to read, you get the book.
I agree.
Right.
I don't
You're
sit
gonna
there
get
and go, okay, wait a minute. He just said something, and I'm a slow reader,
Yeah.
so by the time you get to the next scene, I'm lost.
And then your partner is like, what was
What
what
was
did
that
I
word?
learn? And you're
Yeah,
trying to watch and read, and they're asking you questions.
Yeah, it's like, what's that? What did he say?
Right.
You can't rewind.
You just go,
Well, you're
I don't know.
you're sophisticated.
The other
You
one,
read movies- you watch
Elvis,
movies
the
you can
movie
read.
Elvis. Now you saw that one.
Yeah, I
the
saw
Elvis.
that.
That was pretty good
I'm
with
fine.
Baz Luhrmann. Did you see that one?
did not.
Yeah, that was good. That
Tom
was
Hanks
pretty
get
good.
anything for that? Because I didn't even recognize him.
No, I don't. No, he didn't win. And then this movie called Tar, which had Kate Blanchett in it, and she plays this
Heroin addict?
no, symphony conductor, same thing.
Oh.
And close. And so yesterday, I'm home. Okay, and I see that it's on TV. I could get it on one of the.
So you
one
skipped
of the-
your
one of the-
exercises
So
to
I'm like-
watch Tar.
So I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie. All right, I know everyone's like, oh, it's a wonderful movie. So I start
everyone?
watching it. People, the people. So I start watching this thing, and with my wife, and it's one of those movies where you're like, what's going on? Wait, what? Who's that? Why are they? Who are they? And why are they there? And what's going on? So I'm having to look up online. Like, okay,
Who's where?
who's this person? Why are they here? And you find, and there's all these websites, of course.
If you have to work that hard to watch a
Yeah.
movie,
I know.
it ain't
And I'm
worth
like,
watching.
I'm like, okay. Now, Kate Blanchett did a great job, like in the performance or whatever, but the movie was just very like, what is happening? What was going on? So I couldn't recommend that. My wife gave up after.
I was going to say she could at least get up and walk out of the room.
She was like, all right, I think I'm done with this. And I'm like, to me though, I have to finish a movie. So
Oh,
I
not
finished.
Have you ever walked out of a movie, Susan?
me. I have not walked out, but I've turned one off.
Yeah.
I have walked out.
I've walked out of one movie.
Okay. The one movie I walked out of was Mo Money with Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah.
Not that Adam Sandler one? Where he played the great something?
No,
or
that
was
the Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Zohan, yeah.
I should have walked out of that one. I should have.
Yeah.
I wanted to walk out, but I didn't.
That's not a good movie.
That was bad. It really was just like, okay. The thing about Adam Sandler is it's like every fifth movie is good.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
four in between, you're like, what are you doing?
It's kind of like this show. Every fifth show.
Oh.
Not
Someone's
exactly
bringing up-
every fifth.
Did you break into my dope? So, all right.
All right. Do you want to do the history lesson?
Sure, let's do
All
it.
right. Today is the 13th of March. You know what we missed on Friday with that snow day was Mario Day?
Oh yeah,
March
March
10th,
10th,
yeah.
MAR.
All right. But I didn't worry about it too much.
No, there's a Mario movie coming out.
Is there?
Yeah, of course.
Another one?
Live or animated?
I think it's both.
Oh.
It's National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day. Isn't it supposed to be bad luck?
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Well, you can do it today.
Unless
and
you
not
have
worry
your
about the-
lucky sweatshirt, then
Or your lucky umbrella.
Well, then it balances out, and then
that's right. It's like nothing ever happened.
It's Jewel Day.
Jewel.
You know, if you're going to buy jewels or jewelry, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers is a good place to go.
So not the singer Jewel.
Jewel Day is your chance to give or receive jewelry.
Okay.
That's what not the singer Jewel.
I would like to get.
Quiet.
Just saying.
Mike and John just went
Just
mysteriously
saying.
quiet. I'm sorry. Are Mike? What's happening? It's okay.
Coconut Tort Day. Coconut Tort. That's fun to say. It's also Earmuff Day.
Earmuffs.
We'll get to that. On this day in 1639, Cambridge College was renamed Harvard for clergyman John Harvard. Used to be Cambridge. If you've got Cambridge gear, you've got collectible stuff. Especially from 1638. Probably smells a little
I mean, if you were buying it back from the
mothballs.
merch store in 1638, then...
Oh, yeah. The old college shop. Astronomer William Herschel discovered Uranus in 1781. You thought I was going to say it the other way.
What did you discover?
Uranus.
What was it called?
Uranus.
What was it called?
Uranus. It was on this day in 1852. Cartoonist Frank Bello introduced Uncle Sam. He wants you. 1852. I thought that was
Yeah.
a little more newer in our history.
No. Uncle Sam?
Yeah. I thought he was more of in the.
Oh, you're
40s.
thinking of the character of Uncle Sam. The picture that you're thinking
he
of
says-
is more...
It said cartoonist, so I
Yeah.
figured that was the drawing of Uncle Sam.
Maybe it was.
Not to be confused with Sam Drucker.
I thought that came along more with the like World War I.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So
Keep up with me.
well, I'm
will
going
you?
to work. I'll look at it. You're the one that was asking the questions over here, fella.
All right. 1887. We thank you, Chester Greenwood. Chet to his friends. Patenting earmuffs. Did you ever wear earmuffs, Susan? Mm-hmm. Kind of little snow bunny earmuffs.
Absolutely.
Thing.
They're a lot cuter. Well,
The earmuffs now are a little hipper, slimmer.
Yeah.
Probably actually work more. They don't have that wire headphone set. Like these headphones would be like
Right, the
earmuffs, but
traditional,
they
yeah.
snap on you, and then that wire ring that holds the muff part.
yeah.
A little rough on the ears.
I used to like them better because it didn't mess up my hair.
Ah, yes. First professional.
Me too.
In 1894, the first professional striptease took place in Paris. First professional.
Before that, a bunch of amateurs.
The amateur dancers. Can you imagine what the music sounded like in 1894 that the striptease took place to?
No.
Nor can I. 1894,
So I have the Muppets theme running in my head.
as the first professional striptease act was happening. Ooh, she's showing a little ankle. Hussy. 1894 as well. The horse racing starting gate was invented by J.L. Johnstone of England. J.L. So on this day in 1999, Cher started a 4-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with Believe, making Cher the oldest woman to top the 100 chart at the age of 53 at the time.
Is she still the oldest one?
I don't
to
know.
do that?
You know, you look at that.
I would think
Somebody
so.
else after 50. 53 is not
I
that
think,
old.
what year was that?
1999.
I think Tony Bennett did it.
But she was the first woman.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Oldest
he did
woman.
something with what he did with Lady Gaga. I thought that went to number 1. And it made him the... I thought something
It's
like
probably
that.
the oldest one, yeah.
I love Tony Bennett.
Is Carmine your favorite character on Laverne and Shirley?
Absolutely.
All right. 2007.
And what was his nickname?
Well, I don't know. He had a nickname?
Yeah,
Carmine.
It's the Big Ragu.
Oh, the big ragu. I forgot about
The Big Ragu. He even said it on his jacket.
It's funny. He wasn't that big, though.
The actor, yeah. What was his name?
Eddie Mecca.
Eddie Mecca. Well, look at this guy. Look at this guy over here, huh?
I'm done for the week.
That's it. We're out.
Eddie Mecca. Now
did
appearing
his
at
share, did
now
his share.
appearing at classic car shows and things like that. I shouldn't joke about that because Fonzie was just at the one in Detroit.
Was
A
he?
while ago. Yeah, the classic car show. I forget. Autorama.
Autorama?
Yeah, Fonzie was there.
He was there?
I was going to call you.
Our good friend, Henry Winkler.
How
the
come I
Fonz,
didn't
eh?
know this? I would have come. Hey, he was cool.
We know him. He was probably telling everybody at the Autorama all
God,
about our interview
Yeah.
with him from
Right,
10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago, I talked to those guys.
Mike and John.
I'm sorry,
got
are
it
they
going
here
on.
yet?
Hey.
Are they here yet? Are Mike and John here yet?
Sit down.
Let me know when they're here.
Coffee House Starbucks in 2007 announced the launch of its own music label, saying it would sign both established and new artists. The chain, that had over 13,000 stores worldwide at the time, had already released albums under its Hear Music brand, licensing songs and other companies. Starbucks bosses said that the label would now become more independent, and the music that would fit than just music that fitted the industry. It would also venture out.
Oh, sure.
You know, that Starbucks label.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. 2007.
It's exciting.
And finally, 2012, after 244 years of publication, Encyclopedia Britannica announced that it would discontinue its print edition.
Right.
So you have collector's items sitting on that bookshelf.
That you can't get rid of no matter how hard you
Nobody will
try.
take.
Nobody
You know?
wants them.
They, if you need, you
You
gotta
call
vote.
your kids school, they're like, no, we don't want them. You're like the 1400th parent that's called and wanted to give away the encyclopedias.
Encyclopedia Britannica. What was the other one?
World Book?
World Book. See, I preferred World Book. They had more pictures. To go with the stories. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That is your 2-cent history lesson for
All right, so I did find the original cartoon
of Uncle Sam.
1852. Yeah,
All right.
now that's what I thought is that, and I got it up on the screen now. And if you can see, this is the Uncle Sam.
That does not look like the
Yeah.
I Want You Uncle Sam.
Let me see if I can
Sammy.
bring him even more in so you can see. So yeah, that's Uncle Sam. So he's got the hat,
Yeah.
and he's got the pants and the tailcoat. So it's like the similarities of the character,
it's
but
like
it's
when-
not your typical "I want you."
Right.
You know.
It's not like Apollo Creed saying, I want you in Rocky
Right.
4. All right.
Well, I'm glad we
learned a few things today.
Glad we
but
got that
Susan
taken
pays
care of,
attention to the Jor bits
yeah.
better than I.
Well, that's true.
We learned that Eddie Mecca was the big ragu
That's
in
true.
Laverne and Shirley. Thank you.
And he was not that big.
No,
He was
really
not.
wasn't.
That's what Susan said.
What was his nickname for Shirley? Huh? What was his nickname
Size
for
does matter.
what was his nickname?
Oh,
Angel Eyes.
oh my God, you're
Angel
right.
Eyes.
Yeah,
Come
Angel
on, man.
Eyes.
You got to
Yeah.
pay attention,
Yeah,
Laverne
yeah.
and Shirley. Come on. Before you close us out, Schlemiel, Schlemazel. No? We're going to do it.
Incorporated.
And if you're on your way to
We're
Haas and
gonna
Pfeffer
do
Incorporated, don't forget, stop by Murphy's Family
That's
Auto.
right.
All right. Of course, tune-ups, brakes, expert electrical, tire shock, suspension, batteries, air conditioning, wheel balancing, computer diagnostics.
Wow, you are smooth.
They've got it all. Murphy's Family Auto, 517-552-3040. Give them a call today.
Tell Mike and John sent you. Get 5% off.
All right. We're ready. Are we ready?
We were ready half an hour ago.
Mike and John got it going on. You've been giggling with Mike and John.
Sorry.
Tune in next time.